Hey, what is up guys? So I've had my H&R Springs in for about 2 months now, so I thought I'd make a video giving some of my impressions and some of my feedback on these springs. As far as looks go, I think that they make the car look 100 times better. Even though they only lower the car about 1.5 inches all the way around, it's a huge improvement over the stock suspension. As far as driving feel, I think that they feel exactly like the stock suspension, and that's why I chose these over some of the other ones. I really didn't want a harsh ride, or didn't want it to be uncomfortable, because I like the way that the stock suspension feels on the car. I didn't want to sacrifice ride quality just to have the car look a certain way. So that's why I went with these over some of the other springs out there. So if you're thinking about lowering your car, there's two main routes that most people go, and that is either lowering springs or coilovers. So what's the difference between the two, and which is going to be best for your needs? With lowering springs, you're basically keeping your factory suspension and you're only changing the stock spring for a spring with a lower height. With coilovers, you're changing the entire suspension, so the spring, the strut, all that stuff gets switched out with all new components. Coilovers are a lot more expensive than just lowering springs, but they do have some advantages. First off, almost all coilovers are height adjustable, so if you go to a car show or something, you can have your car sitting nice and low, and then when you're done you can raise it up to a more comfortable driving height. On some of the more expensive coilovers, you can also adjust the stiffness, so if you're going to the track or something, you want a stiffer setup, you can do that, and then for daily driving you can have a more soft, comfortable ride. For me personally, with this car just being my daily driver, and for me just wanting to change the overall look of the car, not necessarily mess too much with the performance, the H&R Sport Lowering Springs accomplish everything that I wanted. They're comfortable, they make the car look a lot better in my opinion, and it's a lot more affordable than coilovers if you don't need that added adjustability. Alright guys, well if your car is lowered, leave a comment below. Let me know if you're either on springs or coilovers, or maybe you're really rich and you're on air suspension. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.